on. So I was just doing a live stream and it just cut off right in the middle. So I have no idea what just happened. But like I said, I was talking about basically increasing your knowledge or whatever the case may be. So again, I just want to make this video short because I have to start getting ready to go to the gym and things like that. Hopefully the connection kind of clears up a little bit too. So so one of the things I've been sharing with people, let me start all over again. That you know what, if you want to, be a social media influencer, if you want to be a leader inside of your niche and things like that, the best way to do this is through sharing value all the time, okay? Sharing quality content and things like that. And I think the reason why so many people do not do this, they don't create videos and do webinar trainings and things like that, is because they feel as if they don't have any type of knowledge or value to give back to the community. And the reason why this is because you're not increasing your knowledge every single day. So the best way to do this is through reading books. Okay, if you don't have the time to read a book, then do the audio version of a book. The app I use is called Audible, and I'll get a book through there, and I'll at least listen to it about 2 to 3 times so the information can start sticking or whatever else. So that's a great way for you to increase your knowledge. Another way is to be a part of any type of webinars or trainings or whatever else by any other leader inside of the your particular niche. And that's how you're going to start increasing your knowledge. It's going to be helpful for you and your business, but then also it's going to help you to increase your knowledge so that way you can actually share that back to the marketplace, and now you're perceived as more valuable in the marketplace. You're perceived as an expert, okay? And like I said, like one of my favorite books that I love to read, and even though this may be like the cliche book inside of internet marketing, entrepreneurship, make money online niche or whatever else, is Think and Grow Rich. Now, I read that book for the first time last August, and 2 days later, I made $2,000 from it. Now, I've shared this story before, and, people will say, well, I read that book, but I never earned any money from it or whatever else. Well, one, did you even apply what you read inside of that book? And then two, you probably wasn't even ready to receive it, because there's so many, multimillionaires or whatever the case may be, that have read that book and have attributed their success to things they have read in that book. Some of them have even said they've read that book more than 10 to 20 times, okay? Bob Proctor has read it. He's 80 years old, and I think he's been reading it since he was 26 years old, and he reads it at least a couple of times every year. That's how powerful that book is, okay? Even Steve Harvey, who has a net worth of over $100 million, he actually wrote a foreword in the new edition of Think and Grow Rich, okay? Because he was just saying how powerful that book is and how much of an impact it had on his life. So you haven't read that book, I highly suggest you read it. If you didn't, get anything from it, then I really think that you didn't really apply what Napoleon Hill tells you to do inside of that book. Inside of that book, he gives you so many instructions to follow, okay? And these are really simple instructions. This doesn't require you to do any type of heavy lifting or anything like that. It's just making a few extra changes inside of your day that he's telling you to do. And when you do this, you're going to start seeing results inside of your business, okay? But books like that, that's how you start increasing your knowledge. That's how you start reprogramming your mind, having that powerful mindset that you need to do if you plan on coming online to build a business or to become an entrepreneur, okay? Those are the things you must have in place. I don't care whoever you follow online, whatever successful person you follow online, they're always going to tell you it starts with here first. When you start changing this, you'll start seeing an increase in here. Okay? That's how it works. So if you haven't read that book, definitely read that book, and then start reading more books about wealth. Start reading more books about sales, persuasion, and influence. And influence is a really big thing. But that's another book that I had just read. It's called Influence. And if you want, if you want to build a business and things like that, especially if you want to come online and build a business, you need to make sure that you have influence. Okay? If you have the power to influence hundreds and thousands of people to your way of thinking, you will never have to worry about money. You will never have to worry about money, guys, okay? So, if I can remember the name of that book, I think it's called Influence, and it's by Robert Cialdini, something like that, guys, something like that. And you can also find that on Audible as well. So, that's what I want to challenge you. If you haven't been reading every single day, start reading books. Increase your knowledge, become more valuable into the marketplace, guys, okay? So above this video, I'm going to put a link where you can join my private Facebook group, and also a link where you can find out more information about me and my business and how I can actually serve you better. And until the next one, peace out.